brand deals are significantly more.
Mm-hmm.
AdSense, I would say, it's. I don't know if this might is there a correct answer?
No, not really. It's just, some people say, oh yeah, it's like the majority, like 80% is from my, my brand deals and just this, or I don't know, or 50-50. There's not really a right answer.
Okay. I would say it's probably 80 to 90% is brand deals.
Oh, wow.
And yeah. Mm-hmm. And then 10 to 20 would be AdSense. I don't love putting 10 ads on my videos.
Yeah.
I feel like, I don't know. I find it annoying when other content creators do that personally. Mm-hmm. And I don't know. I don't love it. So I try not to do it on my page, which is probably why my AdSense isn't as high. Mm-hmm. But I just don't love putting a million ads on videos.
Yeah, I know. And AdSense is not, and you had a video all about it, which was actually really interesting. You just uploaded it about how to, not, what is it, like what 1 million views will get you on YouTube. And that was, well, I know it sounds like you did some research on that. So do you want to share a little bit about that video and kind of what you found?
Definitely. So yeah, that was a video I put up, I guess, Friday.
Yeah,
so like
really recent.
3 or 4 days ago.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I basically talked about how much money I made off of a couple videos that reached 1 million views. Mm-hmm. And it's so interesting. The YouTube algorithm and everything is so complex and confusing, and I wanted to understand it better. So I did my research, of course, watched YouTube videos. Mm-hmm. I'm a YouTube fan.
Yeah.
And kind of figured out that everything has to do, the amount of money that you earn has to do with the CPM, which is essentially how much money you are paid per 1,000 views. Mm-hmm. So what I was seeing was that some of my videos had a very, very high CPM. Mm-hmm. If it was really more like a niche-based video.
Yeah.
Whereas the videos that were more broad had a significantly lower CPM. Mm-hmm. So I could get my 1 million view video, well, my most recent one, I got, it was like 3,600, I believe, or the most recent one, something like that, 3,000, right? But then I had another video that had 200,000 views that got like $300 less.
Yeah.
So I feel like it's very interesting to learn. You can see some people are getting 1 million views consistently, whereas other people are maybe getting 100,000 views consistently, but you don't know that they could actually be making the same amount of money because of that CPM, which I just thought was so fascinating. I mean,
yeah,
you don't really know how much money people are making.
Yeah, no, you don't. And it's not like everybody comes out with one of these videos sharing like, okay, this is what I made. This is what I made. I know some people do. And it sounds like you did a little bit of research on that, see what other people did. But it is interesting because there's not like there's people on YouTube that have millions of subscribers that could be between brand deals, ad sets, that could be making the same as somebody that has 400,000 subscribers. It's
absolutely,
there's so many different components to it.
100%. I find that for me personally encouraging, especially if you're starting out a new channel. Like, you don't have to be getting hundreds of thousands of views on every single video to be making a living at this. You do not. I don't, and I'm doing just fine. So I feel like that's helpful to know. It's just figuring out what you're good at, figuring out what you're passionate about, figuring out your niche, not necessarily making viral one-off videos,
So when you're working with a brand, do you have like a view count on a video that you feel like good about? You're like, okay, like, I really want this video to get, this X many views because there's like a brand associated with that.
Yeah. So a lot of that has to do, in terms of how a video will be successful or not, has to do with, from what I've seen with sponsored videos, what all the brand makes me do. So if the brand makes me say their brand name in the title, where I'm like reviewing, Herbal Essence, whatever the brand is. And then as soon as you pop open, I say, I'm collaborating with Herbal Essence on this video. This is sponsored by Herbal Essence. And then I feel like the less sponsored it feels, the more organic it is. It does better. And it depends for me if it's a hair video or not a hair video. So hair videos for me, I would feel good if it got like at least 30, 40, 50,000 views. Whereas if it's not a hair video, maybe it's promoting, I've never worked with HelloFresh, but a HelloFresh subscription service or something like that, I would hope for like more like 25, 30, something like that. So I feel like when we discuss with the brand's expectations of views, it's dependent on the content, but I'm trying currently to expand. I don't ever want to be put in just a box of the hair girl. I want to expand and reach out and do other content. So I am trying to grow and expand my channel, and I think it's been going well, so I'm happy.
So you're looking to kind of broaden your niche at this point? Yes,
I will always I'm always aware of what my audience wants to see, which is predominantly hair videos at this point in time. So I'm always going to create that, but maybe that'll be every other video. Maybe once a week it'll be a hair video, the next week it'll be a skincare video, so that I'm still giving my audience what they want, but I'm also gaining another audience, essentially.
And how's that going for you? Are you finding that the non-hair videos that are doing just as well, or what's that like?
They're at first, when I first started to try to expand into other categories, it was rough. It was just like, oh my gosh, no, like we want hair videos. And I'm like, I know, but like I'm more than just my hair.
Yeah.
Like I have a lot more going on for me here. And so at first it was kind of like, whoa, what is India doing? We just want to see your hair videos. And then I feel like there was kind of a switch of like, people like me for my personality, hopefully at the end of the day. And people started being interested in my other videos as well. And it's been helping me to gain other audiences, other demographics, while still maintaining my OG people, because I love them. I love making hair videos. I really, really do. I'm really passionate about it. But I have more to talk about than just that.
Have there been any videos that have been not hair related that did well, that maybe surprised you?
Most recently, I made a video on my experience at BeautyCon.
Oh yeah, this one, the Dear Influencers.
Yes, and that one got over 1 million views.
Yeah.
Yes, which I did not see coming, to say the least.
That's the one that you had the bump, right? The bump right here. Is that what that's from? Is it the BeautyCon one?
Yes. Okay. Because obviously that brought in, a whole other group of people that probably haven't even seen my videos before.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's why it's important to not just be whatever your small niche is, and do try to expand into other areas while still maintaining and making your original audience happy and all that.
Yeah. That's good.
But just evolving. So that video did well, which I was excited about, very, very excited about. And
a million views. I mean, good for you. So, okay, let's talk about, when you're thinking about video topics, selecting video topics, do you pay attention to things like SEO? Do you pay attention to your analytics? Like, what's that process for you like?
I feel like SEO is probably something that I need to be a lot more educated on and do my research further on. That aspect, kind of like the back end of YouTube, I would say is my biggest downfall. And that's why I think it's really important when you're starting YouTube and whatever point you're at, like just to continue to grow, continue to evolve, to continue to learn. You know, there's so much I don't know. So that's why something I want to dive into more. But I really just, I create videos based off what I am interested in that day or that week. I don't, you know, go look up, oh, everyone's making, you know, videos of them driving through carpools and driving through the drive-through.
Yeah, drive-through. Yeah. Pick my order, whatever that is. Yeah.
Yeah, like if that's not something that I want to do or something that I'm interested in, then I'm not going to make a video on it just because everyone else is doing it. And I do understand that is a good way to get views and a good way to possibly get like a viral video or something if it's trending. But at the end of the day, I would rather feel good about the video that I made and feel like, oh, I helped someone learn something, or I helped something that I can feel good about, as opposed to just, oh, I'm just copying what everyone else is doing and I got 1 million views. Like I want it to be something I'm genuinely passionate about and proud of. I would feel much better at the end of the day getting 5,000 views on a video that I was really, really passionate about and helped people with, than a video that got 1 million views just because I copied other people.
Yeah. So basically what you're saying is you don't really pay attention to it?
Sure. I should probably integrate.
I mean, that's fine though. It's fine, because what's funny is that, you know, a lot of the people, I would actually have to say the majority of the people that I interview, people that are like you, full-time YouTube creators, actually don't pay attention to it. And they honestly have no clue about it. And they're so focused on their content. And it's like the same answer, like, I should, but I don't. But honestly, I actually feel like that's what YouTube wants in a way. YouTube just wants people to just create content that they're passionate about and not be creating content for an algorithm. Right. But I'm always interested to see, point. You know, I mean, every now and then it was like, yeah, I take a look at it. But I say the majority of people, surprisingly, they don't. So
that's interesting.
Yeah, they don't. Well, the ones that I've interviewed have had on my show.
Yeah.
Do you pay attention to any analytics at all?
Yes, I can see, you know, where my audience is from, where they kind of dropped off. I feel like it's helpful.
Yeah. At what part of the video they drop off?
Yeah. So if, you know, you can see how long the audience retention lasted, and I can see, oh, yep, everyone dropped off at 5 minutes. Okay, yeah, that part was kind of boring, you know. Yeah. So then you can see for your future videos, if it's something similar, like cut that part out. Try to keep it fast, interesting, moving, going. I think it's definitely important to look back on your work and see how you can improve for the future. Yeah. Because I'm always trying to, you know, improve my content and grow with it. Yeah,
that's great. So do you outsource anything? Do you do all your own editing, or do you have somebody help you with that?
I do everything, yes. I would love, if anyone's out there and you want to edit my videos, hit me up in the DMs.
You'll probably get some emails or DMs after this. I'm
amazing,
pretty sure.
Please. Yeah. I just feel like I'm very particular, and I don't know, I'm such a control freak person, and I can't imagine. I would love to do that. I would love to hand over my content to someone else to edit, simply for time reasons, so that I could focus more on creating more content, right? But it's hard. It's hard letting go of your baby and letting someone else edit it, because it's not going to be exactly how you would do it, of course. Yeah. But, you know, if letting that go would help me grow more and create more content, then maybe I should. I'm battling with that currently, trying to figure out if I should get someone to edit my videos, or if I should continue doing it myself. It's tricky.
I know. I'm a big believer in outsourcing when you can afford it.